Quote, "Purity of mind and purity of action are of a piece with the purity of one's associates." This statement carries a timeless truth about the interconnectedness of thought, behavior, and social influence. It emphasizes that our mental and moral character does not develop in isolation, but is shaped, subtly or overtly, by the people we spend our time with. Meaning of the quote. This quote suggests a profound unity between our inner world, mind, our outer expressions, actions, and the environment we immerse ourselves in, particularly the people we associate with. Purity of mind means clarity, kindness, and freedom from envy, anger, or deceit. Purity of action reflects honesty, compassion, and integrity in our behavior. Purity of associates refers to being in the company of individuals who strive for truthfulness, humility, ethical living, and growth. The quote reminds us that no one becomes virtuous in a vacuum. Just as a plant grows best in fertile, clean soil, our inner and outer purity is nurtured or tainted by our social environment. Spiritual perspective. From a spiritual standpoint, human beings are energetic and moral beings, constantly absorbing and emitting subtle impressions. The people we associate with contribute to the energetic and emotional atmosphere around us and within us. If we are around those who constantly criticize, complain, or indulge in deceit, it becomes harder to maintain clarity and virtue within ourselves. On the other hand, being in the company of those who are centered, mindful, and compassionate naturally elevates our state of mind. Many spiritual traditions emphasize satsang, which means the company of the wise, the true, or the virtuous, not because it's ceremonial, but because it creates an atmosphere of reflection, purity, and growth. Such associations serve as spiritual mirrors, reminding us of our higher purpose and values. Scientific perspective. Modern science offers compelling evidence that supports this idea. Let's explore it through various disciplines. 1. Neuroscience. Mirror neurons. The brain is wired with mirror neurons, cells that automatically mimic the actions and emotions of others. When you see someone smile, your brain subtly activates the same regions associated with smiling. Similarly, when you observe deceit, aggression, or apathy repeatedly, your brain can begin to normalize such behaviors. 2. Behavioral psychology, social contagion. Research shows that emotions and behaviors like happiness, smoking, ethics, or even obesity can spread through social networks like viruses. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion. If your peer group gossips, cuts corners, or lacks empathy, you are more likely to follow suit. 3. Epigenetics and environment. Science now shows that our environment, including the social one, can influence gene expression. Stressful, toxic relationships can activate genes related to anxiety or depression, whereas nurturing relationships can activate resilience. In short, who you spend time with doesn't just influence your mood, it may shape your biology. Let's bring this wisdom to life through a short story, The Ink Jar and the Lotus. A wise elder once gave a group of children a challenge. He placed a white cloth, a jar of ink, and a lotus flower in front of them. "Imagine," he said, "that your mind is like this white cloth. If I dip it into this jar of ink, what happens?" "It stains," replied the children. "And if I place the cloth near the lotus in clean water?" "It stays pure," one child said. The elder smiled. "Just like that, your companions are like ink or lotus. The cloth can't stay clean if it's dipped in filth, and your mind can't remain pure if surrounded by impurity. Choose wisely." The children remembered this for life. Everyday application. And here are ways this quote can guide our day-to-day life. 1. Friendships. Ask yourself, do my friends challenge me to grow or pull me down into patterns I'm trying to break? True friends will elevate your character, not compromise it. 2. Digital circles. Social media is a modern form of association. The content you consume, the influencers you follow, the forums you engage in, these are your digital companions. Curate them carefully. 3. Workplace and collaboration. Even in a professional setting, the people you align with will impact your work ethic, morale, and decisions. Seek out mentors and colleagues with integrity and authenticity. 4. Family and home life. While we can't always choose family, we can choose the energy we contribute to our household. Encourage open-heartedness and respect at home, and it will ripple back into your inner peace. 5. Self-awareness. It's not just about avoiding bad influences. Sometimes it's about being the pure associate for others. Are you the kind of person who uplifts others? Who inspires truth and goodness? This quote asks for personal accountability too. Purity isn't a solitary pursuit. It's a shared ecosystem. Our mental and moral compass is not just shaped by our will, but by the environment we nourish ourselves with, especially the company we keep. This quote gently but powerfully reminds us, "Show me your friends, and I will show you your future." If we aspire to live with clarity, compassion, and authenticity, we must seek, protect, and offer the kind of companionship that cultivates those qualities. Thank you for joining this exploration of wisdom. If this message resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights into timeless truths. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and every great idea begins with a strong foundation. See you in the next episode.